How clear you are on where you want to go and how you want to live is really going to be the deciding factor on how much energy you can draw and pull on when you need it. As you may know, motivation is fleeting and you're not always going to be motivated. There's going to be days where you wake up where things aren't going to be just ticking quite right. You've got to be able to pull on this energy to put yourself in the frame to get it done. Doesn't matter how it gets done, it just means that it gets done day after day, consistently, year on year, for those compound growth. Not just on your money, but the compound growth on your skills and your actions is far more important than the bank balance. Now, this is a topic that I touch on a lot, and it's something that I'm talking about a lot recently. It's because it's something I'm consuming and something that I am retraining my own brain to do, because we all have to stay on top of the goal. Now, I've spoken about this before, but get yourself a book, get yourself a diary, get yourself a journal, whatever you want to call it, a book with some pages and a pen, and just write and get your thoughts down onto the page. Start off by writing things out that you may be struggling with, things that are on your mind, maybe whether this is early in the morning when you wake up, things that potentially in the afternoon when you've done the work day and you've been bothered by something and you want to get it off your chest before you go to bed. Just get things out onto the page, and it helps you be a lot more conscious of your own thoughts, and you become a lot better at speaking because you're actually articulating onto the page. What this does is it means you can look back from a bird's eye view on your own problems as if they were someone else's, and take away some of the emotion, not all of it, because that's not particularly possible, but you take away and look from a third person view, therefore having the foresight and the strategy to be able to attack your own goals without being clouded by, hate or anger, or maybe too much love, or maybe too much compassion, or too much of anything. So you need to be able to look at things subjectively, and journaling helps a million times with this. I just wouldn't have the cognitive power to remember all of the things that I've written down. So get them down, document it. It's a bit similar to this. I'm recording my lifestyle, but what it also does is it allows you to see it too. And I can look back in a couple of years' time and see exactly how I was doing right at that specific moment. So going into the last 2 weeks here in Bangkok, Thailand, for the month of October, I am going to be continuing on my journey of just getting it done. I've set myself some goals in terms of work goals. I've set myself some gym goals, which I need to refresh because the scales that I stood on at the start of this month were inaccurate. So I need a different metric, a different way to calculate without knowing my weights beforehand, something that I need to do. And then third of all, staying on top of the food. I'm going up from 2 meals to 3 meals, and I've been doing that for a couple of days now. All in all, just trying to put a bit more weight on. And I think it'll help because it'll be a little bit chillier than it is over here. When I go back to the UK, there's going to be a little bit more frost around. So a little bit more fluff is going to help on the physique. And also I'm feeling a lot better, a lot more energy in the sessions because my body isn't in a deficit. Other than this, you've just got to make the most of every opportunity that you get given. Play the game every day because you don't want to miss a lucky day. And if you take a day off, you might miss it. Stay in the game. Stay in the game. Don't stop playing. Even when you feel like the game is done, there's still a little bit more that you can get out of it. And there's still other people playing when you are resting. You can do a lot more than you think you can. You're a lot more capable than you have been led to believe. Don't stop for anyone. Look after yourself, look after your family, and put yourself forward, because selfishness in the beginning turns out to be the best way of becoming a giver in the end. You can give along the way, but if you prioritize yourself now and you improve yourself and you get bigger, you get stronger, and you get more financially free, you're going to be in the position to help people more later down the line. If you've enjoyed the video, drop me a subscribe. I'll take you around to the next one. It's currently Tuesday, the 30th of September. We're going into August tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it.